Hello and welcome to another episode of Making It Happen with Mike D. I am Mike D. Thanks for watching. This is a show where we talk to interesting guests that are making things happen. We get you information, ideas, inside angles that can help you make some things happen in your life. And as always, we like to shine a spotlight on our guests, and that's what we're going to do today. She's got a lot of great information to share and a really interesting service that you might want to look into that's going on in the community right here in the Lakes region. And our guest is Ginger Dubois, and she's with Employment Security. She's an employer services representative, and she acts as a liaison between unemployed people and local businesses and companies that are looking to hire people and grow. And I know as a small business owner, people are so important in helping fuel that growth. So Ginger, good to have you with us today.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Coming by.
Thanks again for asking me, Mike. I'm very excited to talk about our networking group. Basically what I do is I help to connect the unemployed to employers. Very gratifying position to be able to put those people together. And that's really what networking is all about.
Only 20% of people are hired because the resume they send are kind of the traditional, conventional wisdom ways of looking for work.
In 2009, the Department of Labor reported that 20% of the jobs that were filled were from published jobs. 80% of the jobs were from networking.
How does that, why do you think that 80%? Because personal contact?
It's personal contact. People hire who they know, who they feel comfortable. The common way to network is to always do it. That's the first rule, okay?
Don't ask for a job, ask for help.
Right. Can you point me in the right direction?
So let's get to the nuts and bolts. How is it facilitated?
Just on the baseball field. You get out there, you start going to social events. In the Lakes region, there's a ton of them. We're talking about the Rotary, the Lakes Region Chamber, any event where you can go to a business connection. By all means, they're free for the first couple meetings.
Right.
Just get out there.
And groups in the area and stuff like that, and just attend and.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So let's go back to how it's facilitated in terms of you just gave some great examples, but again, matching someone's skills to the employer that would be a good fit. How is that facilitated in these meetings? And then we'll talk about these meetings before we get to our very special guest that'll give you a good example.
The reason we have networking is, let's say you're out on an interview and you hear about a brand new job, not even posted yet. The HR person says, hey, I just heard we need a secretary here. That's what networking does, is we actually pause during the networking group and we tell about hot leads. These are going to be unpublished positions. And then somebody else in the group, let's say you're not a secretary. You don't need that job. That's not your forte. Somebody else in that group would need it.
Right.
So that's why we have hot leads always as part of it. In 1 month's time, 35% of our people that attended the networking group didn't come to the next one because they'd already found full-time opportunities.
And let's talk about these meetings. They happen where, when?
Absolutely. We are actually facilitated by New Hampshire Employment Services, but we held our meetings at the end of the month, once a month on Fridays at 9 o'clock. They run about 3 hours. They run the whole gamut. So we're held at the Taylor home, and they're our hosts, and they're very kind to have us there.
Right.
And all you need to do is just send me an email or give me a call, and we'll get you on the RSVP list.
Marie's contact info
Actually, if any employers are out there, and I'm going to do the pitch for them on this part, please give us a call at 528-9301. We'd be happy to connect you with them.
Yeah, and the reason why is if you're connecting with you, Ginger, you're getting access to people that are proactive, that are out there saying, no, I'm here, I'm doing it. I'm just waiting around until the next thing comes. And I think that is a big key. So if we can just expose this to anybody else that would say, yeah, I think that's a good point. I would want somebody like that. So it's the last Friday of each month. Is that what it is?
The last Friday of each month. Just send us an RSVP. We'll put you on the list.
And again, they reach you at
528-9301.
528.
And we're located at 426 Union Avenue, right here in Laconia.
Right, and it's run through the state. So
there you go.
Perfect. Well, Ginger Dubois, it's been a pleasure networking with you, and I appreciate you coming by. It's been another episode of Making It Happen with Mike D. I am Mike D. Thanks for watching. Again, if you have a show idea or you think you'd be a good guest, contact me through my website, askmiked.com. Appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you next time. Talk to you soon.